What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dean, aka the Blue Crusader. So last year, I think it was last year, it might have even been 2018. It was quite a long ago right now, but I'm pretty sure 1 or 2 years ago, one of my most popular videos was a video on how to get items for Team Fortress 2 fast and easy and basically free. So I'm going to be updating that video and just kind of rehashing and just redesigning that video and updating it for 2020. So this should be pretty updated, and this goes out to the TF2 fans who subscribe to the channel for Team Fortress 2, because it hasn't obviously been on here for a long time. So this is going to be a video mainly for beginner players. So if you're an advanced player who wants to get the really rarest items on this game, then this video isn't going to be for you and you can click off. So we're going to jump into it. So this is going to be how to get starter items and items from achievements, okay? So basically the first thing you want to do is I'm going to show you the first method. Now I'm going to show you a few different methods. Each of these are methods which you may not want to use, okay? Not everybody wants to use these methods and not everybody thinks these methods are safe. Although if you do execute them in the exact way that I show you, you won't get any bans and everything is legit. Now the only reason I say this is because the second method is involving the Steam Achievement Manager, which is basically just a tool that allows you to unlock achievements on will. You can just unlock anything using this software, but the problem is you shouldn't run a game whilst you're running this software, because it modifies certain values with the game, and the game might think you're using some kind of cheat even though it's just a software for achievements for Steam. So don't run that when you open the game. But we're going to jump into the video. So the first is actually joining an item server. So to prepare for this, you want to click options, and under keyboard you want to click advanced, okay, and then click enable developer console and press apply and press OK. So the button under the escape key on your keyboard, that's called the tilde key. Most people don't know what it is because you don't really use it or have a use for it. But once you press that, it brings up what's called the developer console. So in this developer console, you can basically type in different commands, and one of the commands is actually the connect command. So we can type in connect space and then the IP. The IP is usually something like 192 dot a number dot 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 dot. It's basically just the address which you connect to a server. Now obviously most people would want to use the server browser, but there's some special servers on Team Fortress 2 that have plugins that I don't know how they work, but somehow if you type in commands, they unlock a certain set of milestone achievements, and those milestone achievements will actually get you these items or beginner items on TF2, because some people who are new to the game don't want to grind achievements. Personally, I think it's better getting them legit, but for most people who don't, this is going to be a method to actually do it. So what you want to do is you actually want to use this connect command. You want to type in the command you actually want to connect on. So then what I'm going to do is type in the connect command space and then paste the IP in that I'm actually going to use. And I'm just going to take this address off and press enter, and we should actually be able to load straight into the server. So this should be an achievement server, like I said, and it should have the commands that we want to use. Now some of these IPs I am going to put them in the description below, but the reason why I'm updating this video is mainly because these servers change. A lot of the old servers which I talked about before have changed, the IPs don't work anymore, and this is the best way to do it. So now we're on this map, this is Achievement Engineer, and there should be some commands. So there should be some commands like give items. And as you can see, it says that I have unlocked certain achievements. You might not be able to actually see that because display capture isn't on. If I just turn display capture on, you should be able to see now that certain achievements have been unlocked. And this is because I've actually typed in the give items command. So as you can see, I press exclamation mark help, menu comes up, press 3 and type items, and it'll show certain items that I can actually have on this server. And I'm still unlocking achievements, like literally it's still unlocking, and it's going to take a while because I'm already unlocking stuff. And then it'll say that items have been acquired. So as you can see, you can also type in exclamation mark Halloween 2014. And when you do this, it only works if you don't have all achievements. And you can see that I've already unlocked all those as well. So if we go through, we now have all the milestone achievements for the spy, scout, sniper, heavy, pyro, medic, basically all of these different items. And if those don't work, like I said, you can type in exclamation mark Halloween 2014 and exclamation mark give items. So that's how to do the first method. It's as simple as that, to be honest. you literally join a server, type in some commands, and then you have a boatload of items. And I'm doing this on a new account just to show you. So if I click on my items now on my inventory and go into the backpack, you'll see that I literally now have all these items, okay? Now you might think that these items are not much, but to say that I've literally joined a server and got all of these items as a beginner player is pretty awesome. This is just a way that you can use to actually unlock all the beginner items in Team Fortress 2, which is slightly better than the normal default items, because a lot of the new players, they get bored of the normal default items, and there's a lot of custom skins and custom items in Team Fortress 2 that are way better than the originals and just much more fun to use, especially the ambassador, because it gives you more critical hits on headshots, which is obviously a bonus to people who can aim well. Here is a lot of these awesome different weapons for you guys with the first method. So just proving that works, there's all the items. I will put the link in the description below to the IP, and you could probably already see the IP in the console. And now what we're going to do is go on to method 2, which requires using a tool called the Steam Achievement Manager. So next up, this link will be in the description below as well. This is installing the Steam Achievement Manager. So click on the .zip, which is the latest release, and then we're going to jump into our downloads folder over here, and I'm going to right click and extract the Steam Achievement Manager. If you don't have WinRAR, you can just literally right click, press open with Windows Explorer, and that's how you go inside. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the game. So you want to right click and click sam.picker.exe and run as administrator. If you can't see it, this is what I'm looking at right here, because I know my camera's obstructing the view a little bit. This is the Steam Achievement Manager window in the folder, and then you want to wait until it opens up, and it should be a little bit of a tool like this, okay? And the awesome thing about this is it will actually load all of the achievements for the games you own on your profile, and it'll also work for anything that your family sharing. So if your family sharing a few different games, for an example, I have maybe 200 and something games which I family share from my other old profiles, and as you can see here we have all these different games. So for an example, let's say that I wanted all the achievements on this game called 10 Second Ninja, okay? This game doesn't really mean so much for me, so I'm just going to test it out, and you'll see that it has all of these different achievements here. So just to show you how this works, I'm going to go onto Steam and Library, and if I type in 10 for 10 Second Ninja, you'll see I've unlocked 0 out of 30 achievements, right? Don't have any achievements. Okay, and if I go into my Steam, it says I'm playing 10 Second Ninja. So this is basically how this achievement thing works, okay? And then I can close the achievement thing, and now it says that I'm not playing any game on Steam. So it kind of emulates you playing that certain game. So if I click on 10 Second Ninja again, this is listed in the same order of A to Z in your Steam library, basically. If I open that again, it'll now say I'm playing on the game on Steam. And I'm going to go ahead and tick on this and press commit changes. So now it says at the bottom I've unlocked one achievement, 10 Second Legend, and if I go on Steam and I go back on 10 Second Ninja, it'll say 0 here, but if I click view my achievements, it'll say that I've actually unlocked this new achievement which I've unlocked. So that's just kind of like a demonstration to show how everything works. This will update later because I can't refresh this unless like we restart Steam or something, but it will say it on the achievement section on the library as well. And if we click reset and press yes and press yes and yes again, it will reset all the achievements. So now if I click on view my achievements, I literally don't have that achievement anymore. So you can remove and add achievements. I don't know how the Steam API works, but basically it allows you to add and remove achievements on will. So if you click reset, you can accidentally remove all of your legit achievements as well. I'm not sure if you lose your items this way, but that's how it works. So if I wanted to do the same for Team Fortress 2, I could scroll down and I could find Team Fortress 2, okay? And double click on Team Fortress 2. And then when I double click on that and go on my friends list, it'll say I'm now on Team Fortress 2. So it kind of emulates it. But one warning, this is all fine because it tricks Steam that you're playing it, but don't actually open up this software when you're playing Team Fortress 2. I know I said that at the start of the video, but I'm going to say it again, you will get banned, or you might get banned, because VAC tends to not like things that modify the game, and it might think it's some kind of cheat. So do not run this if you care about your account while TF2 is open. If it's closed, then it doesn't matter, you can run it fine. Everyone's been using this for years, since like 2012, and it hasn't banned them. I personally don't use this on my main profile. I don't like to mess with achievements because I like to get them legit, because otherwise what's the point? But this is just a method on my second profile I'm showing you guys just to get items. What you would do is there's a few different buttons here, and you'd click on unlock all achievements, and then it'll tick every achievement on Team Fortress 2. Then you would click commit changes, and it would unlock every single achievement on the game. That's basically how to do this method. Now I've proved to you that the method works by showing you modding the achievements for another game. The reason I'm not going to unlock them myself right now for TF2 is because I've already showed the method works for another game, and also I don't really want all of the achievements unlocking on my profile because I want to get them legit, because this is a new profile as my second alt account, and I would like to play TF2 again and try and grind these achievements, and if I unlock them this way then it's going to feel kind of cheap. But you don't have to unlock all of them, but that's the easiest way just to get all the items, because otherwise you're going to have to find the individual achievements for each class milestone and then find them on this list after googling them. So this is the quickest way to do it, just unlocking all 520 achievements, and then you click commit changes. You can also reset it like I showed you before if you want to delete all the achievements and reverse the unlock of them if you did it by accident, or if you've got the items and now don't want the achievements, if you want to get them legit. There's a lot of different methods you can do this. That's how to reverse it, that's how to do it. So that's how to use the Steam Achievement Manager method, okay? So I've showed you unlocking achievements, and I've showed you de-unlocking achievements, if that's even a word. So we've locked the achievements again, and I've showed you how the method works for TF2. So that's the secondary method to actually get items on TF2. Now the third method, okay? This is the third method, is actually called idling on TF2. So we're going to launch TF2 back up for this, but first of all I'm going to close the Steam Achievement Manager because I don't want it to be running while I'm playing TF2, and I'm going to launch the game, and I'm going to show you how we actually do idling, okay? Now there's a few different methods we can actually idle on TF2. So idling has changed since back in 2014, for an example. If you idle the same original way, Valve will most likely take your items away and you'll get some kind of game trade ban or item ban, or basically just the items you got will be removed. Idling has kind of changed in terms of the rules, so I'm going to show you the method, but I'm not going to idle myself or do anything more than just show you the method. So basically you've kind of got to idle in more of a legit way. So here's all the items, just proving to you that we actually have more items. So after we unlocked all those commands, if we go into the inventory now that we've reloaded TF2, if we go in the items and backpack, we now have even more items from those achievements we unlocked on the server. So that's more proof. But as for idling, okay, so what you do is click on find a game, and then you click on community servers, and you'd expand it, and you type in idle, and you'll see there's lots of different servers, okay? So we'll sort this by players, and we'll go to the top, and we have a few different servers, okay? Now most servers are not idle. You'll see here we have achievement engineer, and it says idle, and 24/7 idle trade. You want to join these kinds of servers, especially these trade servers. They allow you to idle as well, and just join anything that says idle. Now with TF2 there's a specific drop rate for items every week or every 2 weeks. You can only get like a maximum of items. I can't remember what the limit is, but if you reach that limit you can't get any more, no matter how much longer you actually idle. So there is a limit. So we're on this server. You'll see it is actually the same map as the achievement server we played before, and you'll see we can join. If you press free items, we can actually get free items through the store bot. I'm not going to do that because that doesn't really seem so legit. And you can see there's a few different commands on here we can mess about, but what we can do is we can go into the server, okay? And you'll respawn on the server. I'm pretty sure you respawn pretty quickly, and this server most people just idle, okay? And that's what people do, and these are just mostly bots. Some of these are players like this guy, but most of them are bots, okay? But if you want to idle on TF2, the best way is to go into the console like I showed you at the start of the video and type in plus left and then press enter. And now if you do that, you will consistently spin to the left, and when you spin to the left it will just make sure that the server doesn't kick you and think you're AFK, because technically you're moving with your mouse, but it's the console that's doing it for you. So that's how to sit in spawn. Most of the time you can sit in servers for hours and just do this and farm item drops, and for the most part it's legit. The old idle methods you had to start some kind of bat file and emulate TF2 being open and keep it open for ages, and a lot of the idling communities and stuff, some people did get their items removed and some people got banned. So this is the more friendly version. I'm going to click plus right now to stop the spinning, and I'm not going to idle, I'm just showing you the method. But this is legit, it probably won't get you banned. This is the normal method you want to idle now on servers. There are other servers as well where you move along things like conveyor belts, so it seems like you're moving constantly. And the reason you want to join idle servers is because they say idle means that they won't kick you if you're AFK, because you don't want normal servers, or they might kick you for being AFK and then you'll get no benefit out of idling, because the whole point of idling is farming those weekly drops, and the only way you can do that is if you play hours of the game, and if you don't actually have time or want to play, then benefit of doing idling is that you can do that without being at your screen. So I hope this TF2 video has been useful for you guys. This is 3 different methods which should get you the basic items on TF2 fast and easy. So if it was useful, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video, and drop a comment below if you have any other better methods or newer methods to actually get items on TF2, especially items which aren't just the beginner items. If you know how to get some really nice items or rare items, or if you know any places where trading's easier or items have a lower value, then definitely drop them below. If you want to see more videos like GTA 5, Gary's Mod, Minecraft, stuff like that on the channel, make sure to subscribe and turn notifications on. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.